Lakers superstar Luca Donic just delivered the reassurance fans had been anxiously waiting for. Make sure to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss the latest updates. Only a short while ago, the entire basketball community held its breath. During a Eurobasket matchup for Slovenia, Doncic collapsed while clutching his knee. It was a frightening sight, not only for his national team, but also for the Los Angeles Lakers. With training camp barely a month away, the possibility of Doncic being sidelined was the last thing Lakers supporters wanted to imagine. Social media instantly erupted with panic and speculation. Was the injury severe? Would it affect his first full season in Los Angeles? Could the Lakers' title hopes be slipping before the season even started? But Luca Donic has a way of shutting down doubts. On Tuesday, he took the court against Great Britain. And he didn't just appear healthy, he dominated. From the opening possession, Doncic looked exactly like himself again. Confident, sharp, and unstoppable. He scored, created plays for teammates, and set the tone with his signature brilliance. The 26-year-old guard finished with a spectacular stat line. 28 points, 10 assists, 6 rebounds, 3 steals, and 1 block in only 28 minutes. That wasn't simply impressive, it was complete domination. And it wasn't just about the numbers, it was how he put on the performance. Doncic buried three-pointers with ease, drove through defenders at will, and applied suffocating pressure on defense, converting turnovers into fast break points. By midway through the first half, he had already scored 19 points and made it look effortless. Fans online summed it up best. Luca Donic was playing on easy mode. Every highlight told the same story. Luca was back, and his knee was perfectly fine. For Lakers fans, this is more than just a relief. It's a complete game changer. When Doncic first went down, the fear was that the issue might linger into the NBA season. Training camp is only weeks away, and without Luca, the Lakers would have opened the year on unstable footing, but Tuesday's performance erased all those concerns. This fall marks Doncic's first full season wearing purple and gold, and that fact alone is monumental. Back in February, the Lakers pulled off a blockbuster trade that shook not only the NBA, but the entire sports landscape. Acquiring Luca Donic wasn't a routine move, it was a franchise-defining shift that could shape Los Angeles basketball for the next decade. Last season, Doncic played 28 games for the Lakers. His numbers were solid, but it was clear he wasn't fully settled. Adjusting to a mid-season trade, working through nagging injuries, and finding chemistry alongside LeBron James meant fans didn't yet see the true version of Luca. That is about to change. This summer, Doncic committed to a complete offseason of preparation. Reports indicated he revamped his diet, refined his conditioning, and focused on staying in peak shape. His performance against Great Britain was evidence of that transformation. Quicker, sharper, more explosive, and ready to shoulder massive expectations. And expectations in Los Angeles are sky high. Fans aren't just hoping for a playoff run, they're demanding banner number 18. With a fully healthy Doncic leading the charge, those dreams feel more realistic than ever. Imagine the pairing: LeBron James, still competing at age 40, alongside Luca Donic, arguably the most gifted offensive player on the planet. That combination isn't just a team, it's a juggernaut. Tuesday's Eurobasket showcase wasn't just another international game. It was a statement to the Lakers, to fans, and to the entire league. Luca Donic is ready to dominate, ready to lead, ready to bring Showtime back to Los Angeles. The panic of Saturday's injury scare quickly flipped into excitement. Luca Donic isn't just healthy, he looks better than ever. And if this is the version Lakers fans see all season, the rest of the NBA had better prepare themselves. because the Lakers now have their new superstar. And he's only getting started. The Lakers are entering a new season with enormous excitement. Yet behind all the optimism, one concern still lingers. Last year, the team looked strong. They finished as the third seed in the Western Conference, and belief spread across Los Angeles that this roster could make a deep playoff run. Fans were dreaming of another finals appearance, another championship banner, another revival of Showtime. But reality struck hard. Instead of a long playoff journey, the Lakers were eliminated in the very first round. It was a quick, painful exit that left players frustrated, fans stunned, and the front office with no choice but to adjust. Changes followed. This offseason, the Lakers added DeAndre Ayton, Marcus Smart, and Jake LaRavia. The message was clear: bring defense, toughness, and stability. Ayton would anchor the paint, Smart would inject his defensive energy, and LaRavia would add depth and hustle. On paper, it looked like progress, yet according to one Lakers insider, it still may not be enough. Jovan Buha, speaking on NBA radio, praised the Lakers' offensive potential. With Luca Donic fully engaged, LeBron James still performing at a high level despite being 40, and several players capable of scoring 20 points on any night, this offense should be elite. Buha even suggested it could rank in the top 10, maybe even top 5, across the league. But defense remains the biggest question mark. Yes, the Lakers have Marcus Smart. Yes, they have Gabe Vincent. Yes, they have Jared Vanderbilt. All are reliable defenders. But compared to the perimeter stoppers that Oklahoma City, Minnesota, or even Houston can put on the floor, the Lakers group simply doesn't measure up to the elite. And in the postseason, solid isn't enough. Rewind to last season's elimination, and the issue is clear. The Minnesota Timberwolves didn't just beat the Lakers, they exposed them. Possession after possession, Minnesota's guards penetrated the lane with ease, kicked the ball out for open threes, and left the Lakers' rim protection scrambling. Defense wasn't just a weakness. It was the reason Los Angeles went home early. So the question is, has that flaw truly been fixed? DeAndre Ayton is expected to help with his size, rebounding, and rim protection. He can clean up mistakes and deter drives to the paint, but he can't cover everything. If the perimeter defense collapses again, the Lakers could find themselves in the same position as last spring. That's where Luca Donic comes in. Reports from Europe say he's in the best shape of his career. Slimmer, quicker, more explosive. Offensively, he's already one of the most skilled players alive. But if improved conditioning also boosts his defensive impact, it could address one of the Lakers' biggest needs. And then there's LeBron James. At 40, he no longer flies around like he did in Miami or even during his early years in LA. But when the stage is brightest, LeBron can still lock in defensively. We've seen him shut down assignments for a quarter, for a game, or in critical moments, and that ability remains. So can this roster cover its defensive gaps? Or will the Lakers once again rely on simply trying to outscore opponents? The same formula that failed them a year ago. Because offensively, they're loaded. Luca Donic, LeBron James, Marcus Smart. This team has weapons across the board. On any night, multiple players could explode for 20 or 30 points. But history proves offense alone doesn't secure championships. The Lakers know it. The fans know it. Analysts like Buha know it too. Defense is the deciding factor. If Los Angeles puts the pieces together defensively, they're true contenders. If not, no amount of scoring will save them in a 7-game series against the West's best. Which brings us to the potential solution. Andrew Wiggins. The Lakers still need more front court length, more athleticism, more defensive versatility, and more shooting to stretch the floor. They need someone who can guard the NBA's elite wings. That's why one name stands out on the trade market: Andrew Wiggins. Wiggins, dealt to Miami at last year's deadline, is reportedly available again. Sam Amico of HoopsWire even labeled him Miami's key trade piece. With the Heat moving on from Jimmy Butler and starting a retooling phase, Wiggins' $28.2 million salary makes him a likely candidate to be moved. For a team not chasing contention, he's simply too expensive. For the Lakers, this is a golden opportunity. Picture Wiggins joining Los Angeles, instantly becoming their best perimeter defender, taking on the toughest assignments nightly. He isn't just another 3-and-D player. He can create offense, attack off the dribble, relieve pressure from Luca and LeBron, and bring athleticism, versatility, and championship experience. And make no mistake, Wiggins is a proven winner. He's an NBA champion, a former All-Star, and a vital contributor to Golden State's title run. He's been through the battles and knows what it takes to succeed on the biggest stage. How could a deal happen? The Lakers could send one unprotected first-round pick with matching salaries. A package including Gabe Vincent, Jared Vanderbilt, Maxi Kleber, and Dalton Knecht, plus draft compensation or pick swaps, might get Miami's attention. It's a trade that benefits both teams. Miami cuts salary and gains assets, while Los Angeles acquires a piece that could elevate them into serious contention. But the question is, will GM Rob Pelinka take that gamble? This wouldn't just be a trade, it would be a bold statement, a declaration of belief in Luca Doncic's first full season in purple and gold, a commitment to the current core, a bet that Andrew Wiggins is the missing piece to transform talent into a championship team. Because let's be honest, the Lakers already have scoring and star power, but titles aren't won with offense alone. Defense is what raises banners, and Wiggins provides the defensive versatility, wing coverage, and playoff experience the Lakers are missing. The stakes are high. The opportunity is real. For Lakers fans, this could be the difference between another early exit and a legitimate chase for banner number 18. Rob Pelinka has a decision to make. Will he pull the trigger? Will he place his bet on Luca, on LeBron, and on Wiggins? Or will the Lakers risk entering the season relying only on offense in the toughest conference in basketball? The clock is ticking, and the entire league is watching.